Hello, hello. What is up, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and I originally had another video planned to go up today, but I saw the news earlier that Melissa Barrera, if that's how you say her last name, she has been fired from Scream 7, and I'm not going to get into like the content of what she said on social media that got her fired. I mean, she was supporting Palestine. She was in support of them, or at least trying to draw awareness as to their side of the current events going on. I don't want to talk about that so much because that's not what this channel is about. But I will say that she said some interesting things. Now, the studio firing her so swiftly, so quickly, I wonder if they even tried to contact her first and said, hey, can you not talk about this publicly? However you feel about what she said or where she stands on it, agree or not. Did they even try to say, can we not do this? So, whatever. And she said no, and that's why she got fired? Or did they just say, you did this, fuck you, you're fired? I don't know. It seems harsh, but I don't know if people who are taking offense to what she said think it's justified. Let's talk more about what this means for Scream 7, because when I first saw the headline, and I saw it and I was reading it, I thought to myself, okay, that sucks, because I'm sure they either had a plan or this girl's supposed to be the new Sydney, right? This girl is supposed to be the new strong female protagonist of the series. They didn't even bring Sydney back, Neve Campbell back for the last movie. That's how confident they felt in continuing forward with her. And say what you want to say about Melissa Barrera as an actress, whether you think she sucked, which I know some people do, or if you think she was coming into her own, and I think she was much better in Scream 6, if you asked me. So, yeah, that sucks, sure. But then I thought, well, Jenna Ortega is a big name, and I think it could work if you finagled the script in a way where Jenna Ortega takes over the series, or at the very least, Scream 7. And then I read that Jenna Ortega is out of Scream 7, that she's not coming back for it. I couldn't tell if it's directly in response to Melissa being fired. It says that it's due to scheduling conflict because of season 2 of Wednesday. I just find it oddly suspicious given the timing, and also given that she was able to do Beetlejuice 2, which I know both are produced by Tim Burton, so maybe that's how they made it work, but it doesn't look great. So what do we do now? What do we do for Scream 7? Even if you're somebody who didn't love Scream 5 and Scream 6, I enjoyed those movies. And I liked how they were a direct continuation, and it did reference the older movies while bringing in a new cast. I liked our core 4 survivors, and I was very much enjoying the idea of continuing forward with those characters. But what do? Do we just follow the brother and sister, Randy's niece and nephew? Like, is that what we do? I'm sure they could carry it fine, like they're good actors, but is anyone gonna care about that or want to see that? Do we start over again with new characters? Because Melissa's character was directly connected to the original movie, especially being Billy Loomis's daughter. So I thought that was interesting. How do we create new characters and also try to tie them into the old movies without it feeling too goofy and forced? And some people would argue that the last time was goofy and forced. Do we pay Neve Campbell a boatload of money to bring her back and say, yeah, I know we had issues, and I know you wanted a certain amount of money and we didn't want to give it to you? And she might just say, fuck off because of that. I don't care what you're going to offer me now. But do they say, hey, you know what you wanted? Let's double that, right? Let's do whatever we can to bring Sidney Prescott back. Maybe that is the answer. Maybe that is the only fucking thing that we can do right now. You know who else I feel bad for? The director. Chris Landon, right? I think that's his name. He did not direct Scream 5 and 6, but he is going to direct Scream 7. Same director who did Happy Death Day and a couple other films. He tweeted and deleted basically saying this sucks and this was not my decision. Oops. I'm sure he got a stern talking to because he deleted it. This sucks. You know, I know some other people might say, who the fuck cares? Hey, what about the actual fucking events that she was talking about? Maybe worry more about that. Sure, but I'm talking about the movie in this video, and I'm talking about how Scream is near and dear to me as a franchise, and especially the original movie, my favorite horror movie of all time, that I don't know what they do. A part of me says, just don't do it, right? Don't do Scream 7. Take a break. Figure out what to do. Maybe in a couple years, things cool down and we can start from fresh, start over. But because Scream 6 made a lot of money, they're going to fucking do it. And so we might end up with a legit bad Scream movie. And, well, there you go. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comments below. Not only what do you think of Melissa Barrera being fired, the reasons she was fired, but more so, what do you think of this for Scream 7? What should they do instead for Scream 7? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!